Good evening, everybody, and this is the second of two presentations that I'm going to share with you. This one is going to be actually how to build your route plan that you're going to be using to teach each other lessons and that we'll assess you on, and give you the tools that you really need to start building your own route plans for your own school. First thing we're going to do is come over. I'm going to click on the CD, so I'll go to my computer. I'm going to go to the Vermont curriculum, double click. You'll get this icon, double click on that, and here's the menu for the tools that are available for your curriculum guide. There you have the curriculum resources, organization, parent involvement, and then each of the mods with all the PowerPoints, quizzes, tests that Rich showed you. What I want to do is work on the route planning, so the in-car curriculum resources are in this folder. Double click on it, and there are several different tools that we're going to be using. The first one is going to be the NIB driving behaviors. That will list all the individual driving behaviors that you could possibly assess while you're driving the students. We'll click on that one in just a moment. There are two templates, one for people who are left-handed, and we'll open that up. And it looks like that. So what you're going to do is in these light blue put the where you're going to do something. It might be questions, it might be information that you might need to know about that particular intersection. You're going to have your key objectives listed here and the key behaviors listed here. And I'll show you how that works in just a moment, because we are actually going to go to the right-hand template because most people are right-handed. Again, here is where the location is going to be. Here's whatever notes that you might need or questions that you might be asking the observing drivers. Your objectives will be listed here. Key behaviors will be here. What we're going to do is we're only going to copy 2 pages for right now. You can copy more if you want. And it's just highlight, copy. We're going to put that there. I'm going to move this down for right now, and I'm going to go to Microsoft Office, go to Microsoft Word, and then I'm going to paste. And here's that template now that I can use. And I like to do, since I know I'm going to be driving out and back, you might have 3 students, so you might want to do an A, B, or C, but you might actually click here on the box and talk about backing. Excuse me. There we go. Backing and turnarounds. And you might number that one. It might be your fourth drive out, and it may be your first drive, so you give it an A. Second drive B. If you have 3, it would be C. And you've got this started. So then the next question is to come back. Come into your NIB behaviors, and you might be working on reviewing some material for students. It might be how do you approach the car. So in the back parking lot, what you can do is simply copy, click over here, and paste. You can resize that if you want to, but this is just an easy way to go ahead. And then where would this happen? Well, so there's your location, and you might just have the observing student give feedback as to how the driver actually approaches the intersection. Then the direction might be end of driveway, turn right, and then we can go back into our behaviors, and well, this may be a lesson that you've done before, but what you might do is take a look at entering traffic flows. I'm having a few problems here, but we'll get it. Bear with me, we'll get it. There we go. We'll go with this one. Click, copy, and paste. So that you can go through that and match up the behaviors for the location, and you can evaluate. Now, a lot of times, you may not want to evaluate 5 things. Probably having 3 is good enough. So I would, at that intersection, take a look at the ones that are most important. So you might want to, you may not worry about avoiding hesitation. Okay, we might look at our reference points, we might look at our steering technique, and we might not deal with the speed control. We can do that at another turn. But this is how you can build up your route plans. You can resize this one. We'll work on that in just a moment. You can see it's pretty user. You can make mistakes, but you can generally fix them. What we probably would do is do this activity over on Griswold Street. So intersection of Browns Trace and Packard. Turn left. Come back over to our behaviors. We might look at precision turns. I'm just going to look up. Copy. And paste. You can do that all the way through. It actually works really well. It's well designed, and it's just looking at where you want to go and what mods that we're going to pick for you to work on and to assess each other or to practice with and to build your route plans. But this is the start. This is the actual route plan. This is what you would need to do so that you could have this at your fingertips to help you select where you're going, where you want to give questions, what questions you want to ask the observing driver, what activities you might have for them. But this gives you like that classroom lesson that you're looking for, and you would want to design it so that any other driver ed teacher could pick it up, look at where they're going, look at a map, and to say that I could follow this route plan without a lot of difficulty. So that's what we're trying to get you to develop. Again, we use the ones around Mount Mansfield for you to learn how to do it, and then you go out and start practicing them on your own. I hope you find that this is going to be useful for you.